Hey guys, what's up? Today we have a package from We the People Holsters. Let's get into it. Alright, so We the People, first off, disclaimers and all that stuff out of the way. I do work with We the People, right, at time to time. They send me apparel and things, they send me holsters, they send me belts and all kinds of other stuff like that, okay? And coffee, they have coffee, jerky, all that kind of stuff. So they send me things to make videos about, and I make videos about it, alright? Kind of do advertising-ish stuff for them. So if what I'm about to say in this whole video, if you're like, man, you're just talking stuff. Okay, yeah, I am talking stuff, right? But as always, I give my honest opinion. There are some things that I'm just like, I'll make the video about it, but I'm not gonna say it's the best thing since sliced bread, because it's not. And then there's some times where something comes out and it's like, wow, that's really cool. Like this shirt. This shirt's actually really cool. I don't like all the shirts they make, so this is just straight up. All the styles of things and stuff that they make, I'm not a fan of all of it. But some of it, like this, I really like. So, if what I'm about to say about this stuff in here rubs you the wrong way, I'm sorry, but as always, I give my honest opinion, alright? So here we go. This is stuff. This should be a belt. I think it's a new belt from them. And then a holster from them, right? Let's just make sure that is what it is. I believe it is. Get all the fun bubbles out of the way. You can sit here for hours and just do this. Not really, we're not gonna do that. But here we go. This is the, which one is this? Holster. All right, so we have the holster right here. We'll show it in just a second. And then we also have the belting system with all kinds of stickers. They always send stickers, so cool. Some places don't send stickers. I don't know why. So this is their belt. They have a leather belt, and I opted this time for their black belt and their black holster. I think I got it for the SIG. I got it for the SIG. They have a leather holster, outside the waistband holster. Not an appendix holster. I'm a big fan of appendix holsters and stuff. Case in point, one of the holsters that they've already sent me, that actually, I don't remember if they sent me this one or I bought this one, because I bought and received multiple of this particular style, because I actually use this setup in this firearm. If I want something small and all put together and has everything that I need in a holster for it, as far as just like running to the store, convenience, lightweight, small, I actually prefer this, and I think this is one of the ones I actually bought. So yeah, but this is appendix. I carry appendix. They have some leather ones. I think they have a leather one that's appendix, but they have some leather holsters that are like, you know, 5 o'clock, 3:30, whatever position. And I had one of those, or I still have one, for the SIG, and I've used it a little bit, but in general, I just keep rolling with my, what you want to call appendix setup, all right? But this one is another 3 o'clock position one. Let me get this thing off. Here we go. All right, so there you go. You got your handmade leather holster stuff. What's it actually say? Handmade, Las Vegas, Nevada. So a lot of people have always, maybe not always, a lot of people don't give We the People like great kudos for like the best holster company out there. And whereas I'm not going to say they're the best holster company out there, they make some decent stuff. They make actually good stuff. Like I said, I spent my money on their holsters before, right? I think it was before they ever sent me anything, and after they've sent me stuff, I've spent my own money on some of these things because I actually do use them. Now, again, I'm not going to say any one company is the best because it depends on what you're trying to do, right? All depends on what you're trying to do. So, I'm not sure about this belt yet because we will see, but this seems like a very sturdy belt. It hangs out there. It's not floppy, right? So it seems like it's going to be nice and sturdy. This is a belt buckle about the size of something for that guy with the big blue ox. What's his face? But we're going to wear this guy. I think, what size did I get? I'm generally, if I'm going to be honest, I gained a little bit of weight since the holidays started. I'm probably like a 35 right now. Usually I'm like a 32. But I ordered the 38. Yeah, so this says on here, I think that's what this thing means, a 38. Right, because I'm counting on using this thing with inside the waistband holsters and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see if this belt actually fits. I always get a little cautious about belts that actually fit, don't fit. I don't want something that's so tight everything's uncomfortable, but anyway. Let's open up this guy here, the outside the waistband leather holster. This is the Independence, all right, and it is leather, So we'll go ahead and take off their little, same thing, made, or handmade leather, whatever it says. I don't know how you make leather with your hands. Does that mean that these are made with like hands? Be kind of creepy. But no, handmade. I think that just means it's assembled with hands, not just machinery. But this is for the 48. All right. I really wanted to get the one they had for this for a 1911 because now I have a 1911, and they have one right for a standard, a government size and a commander size and a government size with rails. Wow. But it didn't look like theirs had the clearance right here for a red dot, and I didn't want to risk it. I really didn't want to risk it, because I mean, yeah, we the people. If you guys, I don't know. I'm just shout out to you guys, or a question for you guys. If your We the People leather holster, right, for the 1911 is compatible with the red dot, dude, I would use that. I would use that hands down, but I'm not sure if it's compatible or not, and I didn't want to risk it for the video. So this is a cleared 48, right? See if that guy fits all nice down in here. Brand new holster. It's gonna be tight. Yeah, he's gonna be tight. He's gonna need to be worn up a little bit, but he's in there. The full coverage of the trigger guard, so that is nice. We'll undo this guy. I'm gonna throw on the belt, see if make sure it fits. All right, now I'm gonna chop my head off on the camera and everything, but hopefully you can see this. My belly hanging over. I told you I gained some weight. But very stiff belt. I like that. That is good. That's a key thing you really want with a gun belt. It needs to be stiff to hold everything the way that it needs to hold it. All right, so he's on here nice and easy. I should have showed this. The way that this guy goes on is you loop the belt through the one loop in the front where the holster is. You undo the hoochie pucker over here, the little clasps, and you do that because you got a belt loop right here. And this holster folds over that belt loop, and this little clasp goes behind the belt, sneaks its way up, kind of like a belt keeper. If any of you guys are cops or military, or you like to go LARPing or whatever it is people do nowadays, kind of like that. And once you figure out the feng shui, it's not too hard, but I haven't figured out the feng shui. It needs to be stretched a little bit. But there you go. All right, so once he's in there, then he's in there and he shouldn't be coming out. And that's actually pretty streamlined. There's not too many big old high points. Obviously, if I got a big fluffy hoodie and whatever, that's going to be pretty easily concealed. Brand new leather holster. I'm sure the draw stroke on this is going to be pretty stiff. Yep, very stiff. It's going to need to be worn and worn in and everything. So be careful. Don't just throw this thing on and expect everything to be 100% fantastic right out of the box. It's a leather holster. It's stiff. It needs to be like a baseball glove. I never really played baseball, but my understanding of it. Maybe put it under your pillow and sleep with it or something. I don't know. But there you go. That's how that guy works. And he seems to be nice. Actually, I mean, the quality of it, I'm going to take it off so I can just show it to you. All right, so talking about the quality of it. Now we're working up a sweat and everything. Up and down and on and off and everything. You got a couple little ropes hanging off. If you got a lighter, you just burn those things off. But my understanding is he has a leather, there's like a leather outside, the top piece that everybody sees. And then you have like a nylon belt. It looks like a 2-layer. Is that 2 layers or 3? It looks like a 2-layer. So it's a 3-layer system, it looks like. I'm not 100% sure on that. It looks like it though. We got leather, then you got a couple nylon layers in there, which should add to the overall durability. Stitching looks to be good on here as far as I can tell. I'm not a seamstress or whatever the male version of that is. I'm not sure. I don't make clothing or whatnot is what I'm trying to say. So it looks good to me, but I'm not a professional in judging apparel necessarily. The holster itself actually still, I mean, it looks good. Again, you got some little ropes and things, not a big deal about that. I really don't care. This can be melted and burned down and everything. The way these buckles and stuff clip in here, they seems to be perfectly fine. Talking again about this is a leather holster, so it's not Kydex. Kydex, straight out of the box, Kydex in general, wow, just spit. In general, Kydex is going to be very easy, in and out, in and out. And if you want to tighten it, you tighten it with the little screw, and you know, make sure your tension more or less. Very simple, all right? Leather's a little bit different because it's a little bit more fluid, right? It needs to mold to your actual firearm, and the more you wear it, and it molds to your actual firearm, your draw is gonna be a little bit better. It's gonna be more or less custom to your specific firearm. Even though Glocks are Glocks, yes, these are made with molds or however else they're made, it needs to be fitted to your firearm, right? So you just need to wear it. That's my understanding of it. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wear this thing as best we can. This is actually not uncomfortable. This is actually nice and sleek, the way that it just snugs it up to your body. That's actually nice. And the way that the belt is nice and stiff, and you can cinch it up, right? And just have everything tight the way that it needs to be tight. I'm excited about it. I think it has some great potential. For those folks that like the outside the waistband holster stuff, for whatever reason, this is not obnoxiously huge, like poking out your side, right? You're not showing everybody your gun unless, I mean, your overgarment, whatever is over this. Though your vest or your hoodie or your jacket or your t-shirt even, as long as it's long enough, should easily fold over this thing, and you still should be able to conceal it in a responsible manner, all right? So anyway, guys, that's my first little look at this guy. I'm very happy with it. My understanding is they have this black color, and they also have some brown colors, or colors, I think it's just brown. They have brown and black. And they have more models of this than I thought they did. And I don't have every firearm in the world, every different make and model, whatever, but they have a bunch of different kinds over there. If you're interested in that kind of stuff, go check it out. All right, if you're interested, go check it out. And if you are interested, I do believe I have an affiliate link. I think it's affiliate link. I think I get kickback if you go and buy something, whatever. I think I do get kickback from that. So if you don't want to use that, then just go Google We the People Holsters and you'll find their website. But if I'm able to, I will link to their website below, and I think I even have a discount code. So that'll be down below too if you're so inclined. But that's pretty much it. If you guys have ever used We the People holsters, if you've ever used them straight up, I'd love to hear back from you guys. Is it good? Is it bad? What specifically did you like or not like about it? And specifically these holsters. Have any of you guys used these leather holsters? Do you like them? Are they like, wow? I mean, I know there's huge arguments over leather versus Kydex. I'm not really talking about that so much. I'm generally a Kydex guy. I will say that straight up. Leather holsters have their place, though. They really do. And if you're a person that is of that same persuasion and you use leather holsters, have you used the We the People ones, and what do you think about it? There you go. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you, We the People, for sending this thing out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully maybe you saw something maybe new that you didn't know about before. And that's it. You guys be good. You be safe. Appreciate you guys watching, subscribing, and everything. And hopefully catch you in the next video. See you.